My name is Xola Dekeda. I'm from the Eastern Cape. I was born in Ngamakwe, in a small town called Ngamakwe. I did my lower studies there in Ngamakwe, and I went to do my higher studies at Xola Technicon. I was doing electrical engineering, where I dropped out. I didn't finish my diploma there. It's actually one of the stories that shapes my life, the reason why I dropped out at school. As an ex-alcoholic, this is actually the reason today I celebrate where I am. I used to drink a lot, and I have written a book about my story, my journey, to inspire other people, because where I'm coming from a situation where I was not even having a job. But it did not start there. I used to work, and I was fired a lot because of the problems of alcohol that I had. When I looked at where I was coming from, I used to get a straight A's at school, and I thought that I would be a doctor or something, but that didn't happen. When I started the journey to transform myself into being a person, I always had this desire of having something that I can be able to point out, and knowing that I have this intellectual capacity within me. So it was a matter of what can I do right now. So I started to be a junior technician, senior technician, and I ended up being a supervisor at work. And even there, I thought to myself, no, this is actually not enough for me. I know I've made a progress, but it was not enough. So I started a business in 2016. The name of the company was Ukhanyiselo Technologies, meaning Ukhanyiselo, it's to bring light. And because I saw myself as someone who was in the dark because of alcohol, and now Ukhanyiselo is bringing light into my life, light to the people who will come and work in the company. At Ukhanyiselo Technologies, we are specializing in the integrated system, in security systems. We do CCTVs, we do intruder detection, we do access control, we do intercoms. And I have been in this industry for quite a long time, more than 20 years now. And I think what motivates me, it's actually both the knowledge and the experience of the security systems, and also the fact that we are part of the community in solving crime. Because what we are doing we know, especially in South Africa, in the townships, many companies, they do not want to work there. So with us having to be part of the community, we are able to actually bring this solution to people to solve the problem of crime. And it has worked fine, because in some of the projects that we have done, they have minimized hijacking, they have minimized, the intruders that are actually terrorizing people in the communities. So it's to know that you are actually not just in business to make money, but you are also solving the problems of the community. That thing drives you, and every day you are looking forward to check what solutions can you bring to the people. And also to schools, we have solved so many problems that the schools are facing, the intrusion, the theft and everything. And actually not only the theft and intrusion, but there are problems within the school that we solve probably through the CCTV system, and those problems are solved. So to be part of that, it actually makes us to every day to want to be part of solving those problems. This journey, it's a challenge. I don't want to lie. It is a challenge, but it's a challenge that has rewards at the end of the day. That's what I can say. And if someone is patient and is consistent in what he does, at the end of the day, there is a reward. But the most challenging thing, when you start the business, there is no profit, and you work to, you start the business trying to do the marketing, and there are already competitors who are bigger than you in the industry. They are already trusted. So you try to work your way up, and that is not an easy thing. You have to make a mark. You have to make something that will distinguish you among others. To make that mark, it is not an easy thing. To be known that you are a person that can be trusted by the customers. When you are building, sometimes there is a lack of cash flow, and it becomes a struggle to pay employees. And at the beginning, you are that person. Employees, they come and they're not satisfied because you don't pay them on time, and sometimes the salaries are low, and that's what you can afford. And the reality is that you don't want to pay them low, but it's what the business is making. To overcome those challenges, as I said, it's perseverance, it's consistency in what you are doing, and not giving up. Sometimes those failures, they just have to be a stepping stone where you will say, okay, I have failed here, I lost, but this is not the end of it. Let me arise again and try something that I've learned from it. So we do those mistakes whereby we will be even left in debt, through those partnerships. I'm talking this from experience, but we have managed to look at those failures and say, okay, let us pay the debt, and then we are out of this, and we learn from that. We know we're better in the next, when we go for partnerships, we know which partnership will work for us and which will not work for us. Because in business, you take those risks of trying new things, but at the same time, those risks should be calculated, not just like be taken without checking the measurements. TBN program has been great to me. Actually, it has been an eye-opener in so many things. Just to highlight one, it's the part of the bookkeeping and the accountant. And I used not to have an accountant, but through the program, I have actually managed to have an accountant to look at our finances and put everything in order, and to separate the business from personal use. In the next 5 years, I see my company as one of the big companies that are working nationally. And I'm actually assured that we will achieve that because we have taken a step towards that goal. We used to work in one province, which is the Western Cape, and now we're working successfully in 2 provinces, which is actually one of the greatest steps that we have taken. But we are not only looking to work in 2 provinces, but in all 9 provinces in South Africa. So we want to be a national company that is actually rendering our services throughout the country, and we see that happening. And because there was a point where we didn't even see ourselves working in the whole of the province, but only working in Cape Town. But now where we are, we say, no, it's doable, because if we can work in 2 provinces, then we will expand and we will grow, and we are successfully doing it.